Bank last quarter, this quarter result has been good. With the support of all the staff member and all the stakeholders, we have been able to give net profit of 11.49% YOY growth at 3018. Operating profit has also increased by 2.31% to 4,837. And if you see the total business of bank has grown to 13.97 lakh crore with a growth of 12.34%. Growth has been, this quarter growth has been good for the bank in double-digit growth. Deposit have also grew by 12.09%. Advance growth was also at 12.65%. CASA remains a challenge, but we have been able to show a good growth in this quarter also at 7.23%. And CD ratio is healthy, below less than 80%. It is at 79.84%. RAM, you see the RAM growth of the bank is 15.57%. And the retail is very good, growth is very good, 18.58%. Agriculture growth is approximately 14%. MSME, earlier bank was struggling for the MSME growth, it was less than 5%, around 5 to 6%. But now we are growing consistently since last 3 quarters, growth in MSME is around 14%. Gross NPA, we have been able to reduce around 41 basis point reduction sequentially. From 3.01 to 2.60. Net NPA has also come down by 2 basis points to 0.16%, and provision coverage ratio has also increased from 98.20 to 98.28. Cost of deposit has come down sequentially 13 basis points. Yield on advances have also come down sequentially by 18 basis points. Yield on investment has gone up by 7 basis points. We have been able to maintain NIM because of the repo rate cut. Everybody is aware. There was expected that NIM will come down, but we have been able to maintain NIM at almost a flat level. Return on the asset is also almost we have maintained, it is at 1.32%. Net interest income, it has grown by 6%. Operating profit has grown by 2%. Net profit I have already discussed. Return on equity is around 19.58%. Next, this slide number I have discussed already. So again, if you see quarter growth, I would like to highlight. Deposit quarter on quarter growth is 4.39%, and CASA also quarter on quarter growth is 4.23%. Advance quarter on quarter growth is 3.18%. Overall, on growth side, bank has done well. Next. Advances, as I told, my RAM share is around 65%. We have been able to maintain that ratio of 65 to 35%, 65% in the RAM, 35% in the corporate. And we have very good growth in the agriculture. Growth is actually in agriculture is around 22%, but since we have sold some of our loan book, that's why it is showing around 14%. Next. We are compliant bank and we are consistently complying with all the guidelines given by the Government of India and RBI. Priority sector against a target of 40%, it is at 42.51%. Agriculture 18% target against target of 18%, we are at 19.02%. A small and marginal farmer against a target of 10%, we are at 10.15%. Weaker section also 12% target, but we are at 13.44%. Micro under MSME against a target of 7.50, we are at 11.51%. Non-corporate farmer against target of 14%, we are at 17.49%. And we are our self-help group book has also grown to 22,901. And we are Mudra loan, whatever target we have been given, we are achieving that. Similarly, for a stand-up India, whatever target has been allotted, we are achieving that. We are also doing good in PM Swanidhi and PM Viskarma. Profit number I have already discussed, so we will not go much into detail, but if you see net profit has grown by 11.49%, interest income also has grown by 8.09%, net interest is up around 6%. Next. Within the income segment, interest on total interest income has grown by 8.09%. And treasury profit this quarter has come down little bit because yield has hardened from 6.32 as of June 25 to September. In September it was 6.57, so yield has hardened little bit. but we have been able to, overall profit we have been able to maintain. And PSLC commission, we have a good commission, we have around that 339 crore. Next. On expenses side, the expenses has also grown by around total overhead expenses has also grown by around 9%. But overall expenses are under control. Not, 8 to 9% growth expenses will happen, and that is in that range. Performance ratio, if you see 2-3 performance ratio, I will discuss. First of all, I will discuss NIM. NIM, if you see NIM, we have been able to maintain NIM almost 3.24 to 3.23, only 1 basis point impact is in NIM. And domestic NIM also 3.35 to 3.34, only 1 basis point impact in NIM. Cost to income ratio has gone up little bit because also in June quarter also cost to income, last year also September, there was increase in cost to income ratio versus June, around 89 basis point increase. So there is some expenditure which is booked in the Q2, some one-time expenditure booked in the Q2. That's why in Q2 cost to income ratio is little bit higher. Return on asset we have been able to maintain at 1.32%, and earning per share is 89.63. Book value per share is 467.35. Next. These numbers I have already discussed. This is a depiction, a graphical depiction of that. Capital of the bank is 17.31%. We have very good healthy capital, and tier 1, if I talk of tier 1 ratio, is also around 14.80% is the tier 1 capital we have. Absolute amount tier 1 is 62,905, additional tier 1 is 2,000, and total tier 2 is 8,682, total capital 73,000 we have capital, and CR ratio is 17.31. Next. Government shareholding is around 73.84%, and we are seeing good traction of some of the mutual fund and FPI also, and they are maintaining almost the percentage they have already hold. Rating of the bank is at par with the last quarter. There has been rating upgrade, and now our country rating has also been increased by S&P, and bank is also in the top bracket of the rating agency. Next. Gross and net NPA, gross NPA has come down from 3.01 to 2.60. Net NPA also has come down from 0.18 to 0.16, and provision coverage ratio has also gone up from 98.20 to 98.28. Credit cost has come down from 0.28 to 0.26. Next. SMA account I would like to mention in last, if I talk of the last September 2024, SMA, total SMA was 12.80%, which has come down to 7.35%. Next. We are achieving all the targets in financial inclusion, maybe it is PMAY, PMJDY, PMSBY, PMJJB. All we are achieving all the targets, and we have got some award from the PFRDA for Atal Pension Yojana also.